can't imagine what kind of women or feminists are gonna knock this down. Anyway, let's keep going. Today's men are told that masculinity is dangerous, outdated, or even, what's that word? Toxic. Oh my God. But biologically, testosterone is not about dominance for its own sake. It's about protection, provision, purpose, presence. From ancient tribal leaders to modern fathers, soldiers, and builders, the men who shaped history were all running on high-functioning testosterone systems. In this video, we're going to uncover the real reason testosterone exists, not just as a hormone, but as a signal for tribal leadership. This is about evolution, biology, psychology, and reclaiming what it actually means to be a man in a world that has forgotten what that looks like. The tribal blueprint. Let's go back. Long before the digital age, before cities and cars and dopamine overload, we lived in tribes. And in those tribes, testosterone was more than a muscle builder. It was a biological sorting system. Testosterone and tribalism. Why testosterone is a leadership hormone. Took more risk, took on more responsibility. We're more likely to protect the tribe. We're more likely to compete and win status. We're more likely to sacrifice for the next generation. High testosterone wasn't just about aggression. It was about courage, strategic thinking, and resilience. Tribal survival depended on it. Weakness wasn't a moral issue, it was a threat to the group. And so nature rewarded testosterone in the right men with strength, drive, focus, and fearlessness. Fast forward to now. The modern man is often isolated, overstimulated with all those dopamine hits, under-challenged, and biochemically castrated. Testosterone levels have dropped more than 40% in the last few decades. 40%. That's not genetics, folks. That's the environment. And when testosterone goes down, the tribal traits go with it. Men take fewer risks, avoid leadership, stay quiet when they should speak up, get stuck in passivity, distraction, or disconnection. This isn't just about hormones. It's about losing our biological signal. Testosterone is what tells the male body, step up. You are capable. You are responsible. You are needed. Without it, men become spectators in their own lives. How testosterone drives tribal behavior. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Testosterone has been shown to change behavior at the neurological level. Studies show that higher T increased competitiveness, increased resilience under pressure, enhanced social status awareness, not to dominate, but to protect the group, increases empathy for those under your care, reduces fear response in the amygdala in your brain. In other words, testosterone helps you lead when others freeze. You don't just feel stronger, you become more capable of carrying the weight. In the tribal context, that meant taking the front line. Today, it might mean leading your family through crisis, starting a business, or standing up for truth when it's unpopular. And you know how we do things in society these days. It's still tribal. The setting has changed, but the biology hasn't. The role of challenge and responsibility. Here's the paradox. Modern men want more testosterone, but they're avoiding the very thing that produces it. Challenge, responsibility, sacrifice. Testosterone increases when you take on stress voluntarily. You engage in competition. Yeah, I know, it's not all about competition and winning, but it's fun. You make hard decisions under pressure. You build things with purpose. You protect someone weaker than you, someone younger, different sex, your family. This is why testosterone levels go up in soldiers, firefighters, entrepreneurs, and first-time fathers. Not because they're chasing pleasure, but because they're carrying weight that matters. Tribal testosterone isn't built in the gym, it's built in the forge of real responsibility. You want more testosterone? Carry something heavier than you want to. Tribe, brotherhood, and T activation. Here's what almost no one talks about. Testosterone doesn't just respond to what you do, it responds to who you're around. Men who spend time in male-dominant, competitive, and purpose-driven groups have significantly higher testosterone. Yes, that's right, shocking. Even with no change in diet, exercise, or sleep. Why? Because tribal energy activates tribal hormones. Iron sharpens iron. Brotherhood sharpens you. Competition challenges you. Shared purpose elevates you. This is why isolation destroys men. It truly does. Not just emotionally, but biochemically. A man without a tribe is a man without a signal. It's the way we're designed as men. And testosterone is the signal that tells you, you belong, you matter, you lead. Restoring tribal testosterone. So how do you restore it? Reintroduce challenge daily, voluntarily, and meaningful. Things like cold exposure, hard workouts, get uncomfortable conversations. They all signal strength. Cut overstimulation. The dopamine hits. Dopamine burnouts kill testosterone. Less scrolling, more building. Surround yourself with strong men who lead, push, and tell the truth. Do something for others. Responsibility grows testosterone like nothing else. Move with purpose. Walk like a leader, not a victim. Tribal testosterone isn't about dominance, it's about direction. Testosterone isn't just a number on a lab test. It's a biological language of masculine leadership. It's in our genetics. It says step up, show up, and lead. Not just for you, but for the tribe. The world doesn't need more passive, distracted, weak, softened men. It needs men whose biology is aligned with their calling. You don't just need more testosterone, you need a reason to have it. Find your tribe, carry your weight, lead with purpose, and let your hormones rise to meet the mission.